Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to set up your Quad Cortex with your Behringer FCB1010. Uh, Essentially what we're going to do for this demonstration purposes is 1, 2, and 3 are going to change the scenes on my Quad Cortex, and also being able to use the expression pedals and assign those as you wish. So let's get started. So for right now I have 3 scenes in here. And I'm in scene mode 1, which is just a regular rhythm, crunch rhythm. This is a more of a lead. It boosts the sound by 1.8 decibels and adds a chorus to it. And then this is a clean. So what we're going to do is show you how that works. So we're on 1, right? Obviously 1 is 1. I'm going to press 2 on the pedals. It's going to change my scene to B. Press 3 on the pedals, it's going to change my scene to C. So that's how that works. And in addition, what we can do is we can set up a wah. So we'll just set up a bad horse wah and set it up, assign expression pedal 1, connect, and we're going to assign it. And we're going to assign the bypass as well. So what that'll do essentially is when I turn it all the way down, roll it all the way off to 0, turns it off. Kind of what we want. And then when you roll it on, it activates and you're on. All right, crybaby. So that's kind of how that works. I can also here demonstrate just for fun how that also operates. Let me just hit a string, chord on the and we're going to change it to 2, change it to 3, and well, gotta strum it some more. Sorry for this video, it's pretty hokey, but quick demonstration. Anyway, you can see that the expression pedal works across all of my 1, 2, and 3 pedals on the Behringer. So now you have to program. You don't have to program the expression pedals, but I'll go through the whole 9 yards. You can leave that step out if you just want to change scenes. So here we go. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of this, and we'll set it back to the default there. And what we're going to end up doing is changing this to 2, because 2 doesn't have anything. It's all default. So essentially when I hit the default 1, it takes me back to some, I don't even know, but it takes you back to this 1A unsaved. So that's kind of the behavior of what happens when it's default. So what we're going to do is we're going to program it. And what we're doing is we're getting the values from the Quad Cortex site. I'll go ahead and post a link in the description. And you can see here that CC number 43, value 0 through 7. Value 0 through 7 represent your scenes A through H. So in this case, I'm going to do 0, 1, and 2, which will be A, B, and C to change the scene. So let's get started. Alrighty, so what we end up doing is we hold down on the down button until we get the blinking green light. We then hit the up arrow once, and then we deselect if 1 or anything like that's enabled. We want to highlight or enable by holding down on 6 and then just press it again so that it's blinking. Once it's blinking, we can hit the up once and it tells us what its current value. It's 26. We want to make that 43. So we'll make that 43. Hit the up arrow, just bounce it once, and now we're into the value 1, which we're going to assign to that, and this is just going to be 0, 0. So we're good. We're just going to go ahead and hit the press on the up, call it good. Now all 3 lights are ready to send. So we hold down on the down button, which will send that to the first switch. We'll go ahead and do the second switch by pressing it. holding down on the down pedal until we get the green light, flashing green light. We'll hit the up pedal once, tap it, deselect 1, select 6, tap it again so that it becomes blinking, hit the up, and we'll give it 43. Then we'll go ahead and hit the up. We'll give this one 0, 1. We'll hit the up arrow once, send it to 2, holding down the down. Now 2 is programmed. Now we'll just do 3. And hold down the down. Got the program. Deselect 1, select 6, make 6 blink. 43. And we're good on there. We're going to give this 0, 2. And we're going to say that's good. Program. So I kind of screwed up. I mean, not from the sense of button 1, 2, and 3 controlling A, B, and C scenes, but currently I don't have anything assigned on either of those 1, 2, and 3 to the expression pedals. So we can always go back and do this, or you can do this in one fell swoop. So I'm going to go back to 1 by pressing it. I'm going to hold it down, and then we're going to hit the up arrow. And in this case, what we're going to end up doing, now that all 3 of them are highlighted, we're going to, you can see on number 8, there's expression pedal A. We're just going to tap it, it's blinking. So now we're going to find out the value of A, which should be 27. It is. So what we need to do on the expression pedal, it's either 1 or 2. And in this case, I'm going to make A 1. So we'll say 0, 1. We're okay on that. And then it's going to change it to what do you want the value to be? We're going to make it 0, 0. Press up to continue to value 2. We'll leave that at 127. Up to basically accept that. And then we'll hold down the down button to send that to the pedal, or so that it's programmed. We can do the same thing for the volume pedal as well. So, or pedal B, expression B. So here we're doing that value 0, 7. We're going to give it 0, 2. And we're going to say the value is 0, 0. We're good on that. And the last value is 27, so we're good on that. And that's it. So now number 1 at least has everything programmed from the expression pedals. You can now use the expression pedals on bank 1, whereas on bank 2 they wouldn't work. So here we'll go ahead and bring up our profile, or our scene, and in this case I'm going to say CMJ Live 1, and here we go. So what we should see when we press 2 and 3, it should change to B and C, right? So here's 2, which is B, 3, which is C, and you can see them changing, right? Kind of cool. Okay, so now we'll add the wah in here and demonstrate the wah. Just do the workhorse. Assign an expression pedal. We'll say 1. Connect it. We'll assign it. And here you can actually see now when we do the pedal up and down, it's going up and down. And you always, well, at least I do, like to assign a bypass on that because I'll show you here in a second. This is at least what I gathered through trial and error. Now that it's all the way rolled off, it's off. And when you roll it on, it turns on. Kind of cool. So that's the expression pedal on 1. So if I switch to scene 2, I don't believe that should work now. So now we're on scene B. This expression pedal doesn't work. So I'm trying to roll it on and roll it off, but it doesn't work because we didn't program it to work. So if you wanted it to work, you would just simply go through on number 2 again. You would hit your down button. So you get into the green light, hit up. Now you have 6, 7, or 6, 8, and 9, and we're going to program expression A. So we're going to get that blinking. We're going to hit the up. It says 27. We know we want that to be 1. And then we're going to give it a value of 0, 0, and 127. And we're also going to do, while we're here, we'll go ahead and do the expression pedal B. So expression pedal B, whatever. If you mess up, no big deal. You can easily do 0, 2, and accept that. The value there is 127. Cool. Now we've programmed both the A and the B pedal all in one, and if we wanted to do number 3, again, you can do this all in one fell swoop while you're programming the whole 1, 2, and 3. So we'll go ahead and do number 3 now, and that's going to be expression pedal 1 up, and the value we want is 0, 0. Next, 127. Yep. And now we're going to do 9, which is the expression pedal B, which is this guy here. A is the first or close left one. So we'll go ahead and program that. Defaults to 7. We'll give it 2. Sorry, 0, 0 on the value. And now 127 on the next value, and then we'll call that good. We'll push it to the pedals. Now it's programmed. So if I were to come over here on 3, now that it's on 3, which is C, this expression pedal works, right? Rolling it on and off. So if we were to change that. Pretty much it in a nutshell. That's how you do a quick, simple program of your scenes and your expression pedals to work with your Quad Cortex, should you want to do that. I'll go ahead and post a link to the Quad Cortex support for the for the CC number and the values and stuff, so that you can play with it as well. So have fun and peace.